welcome. Thank you everybody for coming out today. I know you're probably all happy to be at your first duty location after tech school. So I wanted to talk to you about a few things. The first thing I want to talk to you about is the first major purchase most of you will do after you get into your first duty location. Does anybody know what that is? I just heard it over there. Buying a car, absolutely. I can't tell you how many people I see, they get to their first duty location and the first thing they do is run to the dealership and buy a brand new car. Just because you can get finance doesn't mean you can afford it. Being in the military now, you can get finance for just about anything. The finance companies know that you have to keep your security clearance, and in order to do that, you have to keep your financial standings in good shape. So you can get financing. Doesn't mean the interest rates will be good, but it's very easy now to get financing. Make sure you can afford it. You personally can afford it. Life changes very fast. I can't tell you how many people I've seen get to their first location, single guys and gals, and within a year they're married and they have a family. Consider that when purchasing a vehicle. Is this a vehicle that you're going to be happy with down the road? You might not be thinking about a family right away, but it's something that could happen. And you need to think about that, especially if you buy a brand new car. How about military orders? You guys just got orders here in Florida. It's great. A lot of you want to go out and buy a nice little convertible sports car. And then 2 years later, you get orders to Alaska. Yeah, you going to have much use for that convertible up in Alaska? Oh, driving around your little sports car on the snow and ice? Didn't think so. How about TDYs? Majority of you will end up going TDY in your first 4 years here. That car is just going to sit in the parking lot collecting dust, depreciating. While we're talking about depreciation, let's talk about the depreciation of the vehicles. Just signing the paperwork and driving off the lot, on average, your car will lose 11% of its value. After 1 year, 25%. After 3 years, 46% of that car's value. And after only 5 years, before most of you have finished your obligation of service to the military, your vehicle will have lost 63% of its value. So that $30,000 car we were talking about is now only worth $11,000. Some of you may say, well, I don't want a 5-year-old car. 5-year-old cars aren't reliable. Well, I disagree with that. Nowadays, more and more automotive manufacturers are issuing more and more recalls. Most recalls come out within 3 years of the vehicle being manufactured. So that brand new vehicle you bought, there's a pretty good chance it's going to end up at the dealership getting warranty work done. And hopefully they end up having the parts, because you and everybody else are looking for those same parts to have your vehicles fixed. So let's talk about Hyundai for a minute now. Hyundai has actually led with the worst statistic rating for recalls. Between 86 and 2014, Hyundai has averaged 1.15 recalls for every one vehicle sold. That's pretty much a guarantee. You buy a Hyundai, it's going to end up getting recalled. And chances are it's going to be within the first 3 years. So now that brand new car you bought, it's at the dealership, waiting for parts to come in so they can fix a recall. I don't consider that very reliable. My suggestion, consider certified pre-owned cars. Most of the major automotive manufacturers now are offering certified pre-owned. I know Toyota does it. I know BMW does it. These are cars that were owned by people who don't mind throwing their money away and trading in their cars every 2, 3, 4 years for a brand new car. Some of these are leased vehicles. Either way, chances are the manufacturer has been, or the dealerships have been taking care of the maintenance on these vehicles. So these are good vehicles. And then on top of that, they do very rigorous inspections on these vehicles before they offer them as certified pre-owned. And then they give you a warranty that is most of the time equal or better even than the factory warranties. So now you have a vehicle, let's say a 4-year-old vehicle, it's already lost more than half its value, and that means it's half the cost, and it's got a factory warranty that's just as good as a brand new warranty. I have no problem driving a 4-year-old car, with a warranty. 4-year-old car, practically most people would think it was brand new anyway. So why not? So my suggestion to you guys is just consider buying a certified pre-owned car. It's a much better investment, and a lot of times it is as reliable, if not more reliable, than buying brand new, because the majority of the recalls have probably been done. But above all else, just make sure you guys educate yourselves. You know what you're doing when you go to these dealerships, and make sure you can afford it. If you've learned nothing from this briefing, please come talk to me afterwards, because I have some great investment opportunities. Starts for about $30,000. Thank you.